And now the fireworks display began with the explosion on the screen inside the bird's nest. And then the real pyrotechnic show of light and fire. What is unique about this show is that there was firework display. There was also light shows on the screen that is wrapping around the bird's nest.
Yeah, it's a high-tech one.
Yeah, they specially built a screen to project light onto the screen in addition to the fireworks over the stadium.
It's multidimensional.
It's a projection of a new
reality,
high-tech.
Reality and virtual reality.
And this reminds us of the Olympic moment in 2008 where China wowed the world with this fantastic show of lights and performances.
And plus, China was the inventor of the firecrackers.
Now
it's a splendid show.
This is Dove fireworks. I think it is symbolizes peace. The fireworks project the shape of a dove in the sky.
I hope more of those explosives will be used for firecrackers than to use it for weapons.
Let's hope so. But this is the first time that I see a display of light and images on such a giant structure like the bird's nest.
It's just thematic, so this is very interesting.
Because you have to look at the dimension, the size of it. It covers the whole stadium with screens. And they have to make those graphics and animations beforehand and project it into such a big screen surrounding the structure.
Will the screen be pulled out after the show?
I don't think it will last. It just for this particular occasion. But maybe it is a good idea. We can use the same kind of screen somewhere else.
Well, we have
because
more events coming.
It is
G20
really,
and all this events.
Visually, it is really very challenging.
We can sell tickets for it.
But it's hard to enclose an area that you sell tickets in this way.
I guess that if you are really there, it must be overwhelming.
Yeah,
Actually, those people living in
surrealistic.
the neighborhood can see what is going on, can see the lights, can see the fireworks.
I stand on, because I live only across the road, bird nest. So for Olympic show, etc., I don't need to buy a ticket. I just stand on my roof of the building.
If you're at home, you can actually see the show from a distance. And this is drum beat performances from northwest China. This is a very typical northern western drum dance. And this is also part of the Olympic opening that is directed by famous film director Zhang Yimou. Actually, tonight's performances were also directed by the film director, who is also the director of Chinese Olympic opening. There were thousands of drummers from different parts of China, drum and dance to the music, drum to the music. And the instrument of drum is something Chinese would like to use a lot because it really boosts the morale of a crowd.
Yeah, drum and trumpets.
Drum and trumpets.
Yeah, really
are something that the Chinese use a lot. So for this
music.
kind of occasion, it is the best to use drums. for the atmosphere.
Usually drums and trumpets were used as a battle cry, so they boost the morale of troops. Fortunately now it's peace, like the firecrackers, it's just to boost the morale of a crowd.
And actually the Chinese have been pretty good at crowd control. That's why we do this kind of show at the Olympics. I think the authorities have chosen this place to do this kind of show is to highlight what Chinese has been doing. The Olympic Games is a typical location for the Chinese to show how proud we are, what we've been doing, and to show the world what we can do.
Yeah, we have successful stories for doing the Olympic show, and also the whole world had a very favorable memory over our performance.
Now with the theme of APEC China 2014 projected onto the screen inside the bird's nest.
Well, this is certainly a memorable event.
I think all those leaders who are watching this are pretty impressed with what they see.
Absolutely.
It will be also hard to match for any other country. I mean,
yeah, that
yes,
really
indeed.
makes the next host feel awkward.
You know,
to match this
the next
type
host,
of hospitality and performance.
The next host is the Philippines. I talked to the Filipino president. They're still considering where to have the 2015 APEC to be held. Actually, Beijing has raised the bar pretty high.
Yeah,
but of course, different countries have different traditions and customs and different ways of hosting an event. But this is, of course, the Chinese way of showing how we do things. There were some letters that is shown in the sky with the fireworks. Actually, this is a square that is connecting the north and south part of the Olympic complex.
this is Hollywood beyond Hollywood in a way.
This is a visual spectacular for everybody, especially considering the fact that more than 30 heads of state and governments are in town. This is the Chinese way of impress their guests.
It's also Vegas, but different to Vegas. Vegas is doing the zero-sum game, but we are doing the positive-sum game here.
But tomorrow, those state and government leaders will sit down together about 20 kilometers away from downtown Beijing and talk business. That's the APEC leaders meeting in Yanqi Lake. It is a lakeside resort where the APEC economic leaders will map out the road of development for their economies in the time to come. This is the Chinese character of autumn.
Crazy. I mean, it's
Bravo. So splendid.
The design is very difficult and complicated to put pyrotechnic technologies at their best. So it is a show of sound, of light, and of fire.
Incredible. It's,
Yeah, the process of controlling this
Yeah.
is very demanding.
As I just said, this is initiated and planned by a Taiwan pyrotechnic artist, who is also the designer of the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games fireworks display. So it shows that how a particular technology can advance so far into this.
incredible. The
Colors.
colors.
Look at
Yeah.
the colors.
Yeah.
The colors are now in full display along the boulevard linking the bird's nest and the water cube. And there's kind of a and this is all accompanied by music with the rhythm in sync.
It's so surprising. I mean, it's so surprising. I mean, it's really unexpected.
Yeah, it's
Every
every time it's really
And
a
with
surprise.
the words APEC shot into the sky.
this firework.
They can work with fireworks in such explicit and complex way.
Yeah, these firework guys must be. Genius.
I think this is the end of the fireworks display. A 7-minute show of light, sound, and fire. Once again, China has wowed the world with this show of fireworks. So this is our broadcast of the banquet and also the fireworks display between the water cube and the bird's nest.